Okay, I'm just gonna start this because I want to go to bed. Way too long again. Um, I talked to you after class last Thursday. Maybe it was, yeah, I think it was Thursday. And told you I forgot to. I did my reflection last week. I just forgot to put it on Blackboard. So I'm gonna put that link. Um, I'm gonna put both links, this one and that one, on this week's uh, reflection on Blackboard. So yeah, I had to take a computer science test, and it made me close all my tabs because it does like this screen share thing. So I lost everything that we talked about in class. I usually have a bunch of tabs open from class, and then I'll talk about those, but those are gone. So, um, speaking of computer science, I think I'm gonna switch majors. Well, I'm just gonna use this reflection as a little therapy session for myself, I guess. Well, not therapy session, but maybe talking about it out loud will set my thoughts straight. Um, the reason that I don't ever know shit about about the stuff you ask about computers in class, because you obviously are assuming that I'm like a big computer nerd guy because I'm a computer science major. Um, the reason I don't know any of that stuff is because I really don't know that much about computers. I'm The only reason I'm a computer science major is because they make a shit ton of money, and I didn't know what else I wanted to do. Like, uh, I think about it a lot. Like, I don't know. I guess I don't know what my passion is in life. I don't really know what I want to do with my life. Um, I think one of the biggest blessings you can have as a person is to know from a young age what your passion is and what you want to do with your life. That's such a blessing, and I don't know. I've never had that. I just like the best part of my day usually is going to the gym. I've worked out for quite a long time, but I don't want to make a career out of that. I was talking to my mom earlier about, well, so the computer science stuff. I mean, my professor is this Indian guy that doesn't speak great English. He's not a good teacher. Um, it's pretty much just been me teaching myself using ChatGPT to teach me. And we just had our first, it's been fine, but like I understand we're learning a coding language, C++. I understand how it works and everything, but I have no clue how to apply it. And there's this kid, one of my coworkers is about to finish his computer science degree, and I asked him about a week ago, I was like, so you're finishing up, you've learned all these languages, do you like have a good grasp of how to apply this stuff, or do you just feel like you know how to, um, I don't know how to explain it. Like, so he said he's to the point where their assignments, they're using 4, 5, 6 different coding languages in one project, and that's nuts. I don't know. Um, well, the reason, so I said I went into it for the money. Um, my old best friend's sister graduated 2 years ago from Fort Hays. She double majored in computer science and accounting. And I talked to her for like 2 hours on a boat one time about it. And right out of college, she makes 100 grand, works from home, picks her own hours. So I was like, shit, I think I'm gonna give that a shot. And then my mom has always wanted me to go into data and analytics, and that's what I wanted to do because I think pretty analytically At least that's what she tells me. I'm a really like point A to point B kind of thinker. Like I just like to do things in the easiest way possible, I guess. It's probably why I'm such a procrastinator. Lost my train of thought. So yeah, but obviously Hayes doesn't have the data analysis degree. So I was going to get a computer science degree because it's similar and really versatile. And then I was going to get my data analytics certificate because they have that here. I was going to graduate, make a shit ton of money, blah, blah. But just had our first test, and holy shit, it was hard. Like, really hard. Probably the hardest test I've taken in my life. So that was kind of a wake-up call. Like, damn, I need to lock in and really learn this stuff or drop it. Because, well, my mom told me, so my sister went into education. She wanted to be a principal. She's a junior here. She's the student body president, Emma Day. You might know her. But I don't know if she switched yet or if I know she wants to switch. And I told her going in, like, you're stupid for going into education in today's day and age because, I mean, yeah, it's cool. The world needs teachers, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I feel like it's one of the most dangerous jobs you can have today. All those school shootings and stuff. And not only that, as a high school teacher, you don't really make jack shit. And that's a long road to go from starting as a teacher to being a principal. I mean, you don't just walk into that job. But I don't know. I pretty much, man, I'm losing my train of thought bad. So this is where I'm torn, I guess, and maybe I might talk to you about it a little bit. I think you might have some good advice for me. But I know there's a fine line between genuinely not enjoying something and switching majors because I don't want to do this for the rest of my life, and blaming the fact that it's difficult on me not liking it. Like, I don't want to just say, oh, wow, this is really freaking hard, because I knew it was going to be hard coming in. It's a hard major. Everybody told me that. I don't want to just be like, wow, this is really difficult. I don't like it. I quit, you know? I feel like one of the videos I watched recently is that the worst advice you can ever get is to follow your passion, because I mean, I think I just watched it again tonight. You might have seen the video, but basically he says, worst advice you'll ever hear is to follow your passion. It's bullshit, because like if you have that mindset, I guess, then work is hard and you're gonna face a lot of trials and tribulations, and things are gonna get tough. And if you look at it as, oh, this is really hard, I hate it, it must not be my passion, and you quit, then you're never gonna get anywhere. So I don't know. The thing that's really opened my eyes to, well, like, wow, I don't really want to do this, is when people ask, I mean, the last my major, which I said computer science, they're like, oh, what's that entail? Like, what are you going to do for a living? And I kind of explain, like, well, if I go into data analytics, then I'll analyze big sums of data for big companies, and they pay my company to do that for them. And you analyze the data to show them how they can make more money or be smarter in certain ways with their marketing and shit. And I explain it, and I'm like, wow, that kind of sounds, I mean, I don't know if boring is the right word, but not something I want to do for the rest of my life. And man, I don't know. I always go back to a trade. Like, I think trades are super underrated, and I don't know why they get such a bad rap. Like, I don't know why it's so frowned upon, which I don't know, maybe it's not, but I mean, I think trades are way smarter than going to college. I mean, you're in and out in 2 years, you get out, and you make pretty damn good money, like wind and solar and stuff like that. I mean, you make good money, and I don't know. I'm just rambling, but pretty torn in my brain right now. I mean, obviously, I know it's almost abnormal to not switch majors in college. The only problem is, I mean, I told my mom I'm thinking about switching, and she said, "Okay, what are you thinking about going into instead?" And I told her I have no idea because I really don't. I mean, early years of high school, I was always thinking engineering, but no way. I mean, I think I could make it through, but that's too much science and math. I mean, I'm good, but I'm good with math, but I hate science with a passion. So, um, I don't think I could. I don't think I could do that. Athletic training. I mean, I used to want to be a. I still think it would be pretty cool to be a weights coach at a D1 college, like the weights coach for a D1 football team. That'd be pretty badass, but it take a long time to get to that point, and I don't know. I do want to I I definitely want to coach something, whether it's football or javelin or baseball, anything I was pretty good at. I will do that someday. I've always enjoyed teaching others, and like sharing my knowledge on things. Um, yeah, I don't know what else to. I thought that might clear things up in my brain, but now I'm just kind of more torn, I guess. Um, I guess well, I mean, you're gonna watch it, but if you see this and you feel like you have some advice for me, then just tell me. I'll come in during your office hours or something. So, because I mean, after class, I have 15 minutes between the end of class and freshman seminars. So, yep.